Top Gun Show. This is the Top Gun Show. The Top Gun Show. With Steve Farmer. Welcome to the Top Gun Show. This is the Top Gun Show. The Top Gun Show. With Steve Farmer.
Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the telecom and technology industries, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I'd like to welcome Jacoby, the founder and CEO of TELCLOUD, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. Now, Jake brings over 30 years of leadership in launching and scaling SaaS and telecom technology companies. He's built and led multiple technology ventures, and today drives TELCLOUD's vision of transforming the global shift away from legacy copper to modern partner-centric CPaaS solutions. Jake, you made it. You're on the Top Gun Show, my friend.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Love it. Love your show. Thanks so much for, glad to be here.
Yeah, no, it's great to have you on. Well, TELCLOUD is the number one global provider of white label POTS, line replacement services. So what inspired TELCLOUD's approach to POTS line replacement, and how's it different from others in what the market's doing, especially in the global area?
Yeah, no. Great question. So a little bit about TELCLOUD. So we're a back-end provider. We're channel focused, 100% channel focused. So there's a couple different things. Technology is different than other providers out there. Business models different than anybody else out there. I've been in the space over 10 years, but we just take a different approach, right? We're not a box. We have a box, but we're 100% focused on the channel. They can take our solution. Think of it as the engine behind POTS line and PRI replacement. So that copper transformation, everybody knows POTS lines are going away, but TELCLOUD is that engine that reseller partners can take, put their brand on it, and bring it to market so that they bring the right solution, a solution that's going to work for this, analog telephone replacement, not only in the United States, but globally.
Nice. And it's a resale model.
It is. It's 100% resale. We do not sell direct. Every single thing that we do is channel focused. We have a channel partner. Now that could be a channel partner that buys our solution on the back end at wholesale, puts our POTS cast box together and brings it out with their own brand, their own carrier, their own switch, all the way to the other side where it's a partner that is more of a, trusted advisor, and they are in TELCLOUD's doing the heavy lifting, doing all the implementation, the solution, the back end, the telco, the billing, all of it. So we have the full gamut. We have, partners, globally that help us with this. Yes.
Love it. And I love that model. Why did you choose channel first? Why did you choose the channel first model? And why is that critical to solving the scale of the POTS replacement problem?
Yeah, it's a great question. So originally I didn't. Originally I started a company that at the beginning of this, I started a company that was direct, and it is a massive opportunity. There's over 1 billion lines globally that need to be converted. And so what I thought is, there's not one company that's going to be able to attack this problem in the time frame that it has to happen. So we've got probably 3 to 5 years to convert 1 billion lines. So it has to take an army of solution providers, trusted advisors. So I left that company. I started TELCLOUD, 100% dedicated to the channel. I just think that there's inherent channel conflict when you try to sell direct and support the channel, right? You don't want to compete with your resellers, right? So we made that commitment. I made that commitment. It's a core value here. So we support those resellers. They go out, they have the relationship with their customers. We build the best technology, the best engine on the back end so that they know that they're bringing the best solution to their customers. And then we support them. And now we have this army of global providers and trusted advisors that go out and service their customers and bring the best solution to them. Because even though POTS is going away, right? POTS over the next couple of years, the need for that communication path is not. So it's a need. It creates recurring revenue for these partners for the next 20 years, right? Our box is purpose built and our solution to sit there and solve this problem for the next, 20 years. So.
Nice. Well, speaking of 20 years, looking ahead, what's the biggest opportunity right now for resellers as copper continues to go away?
Yeah, so I think here in the United States, obviously, like, there's still millions of lines, available, right? And so what's going to happen is, AT&T just announced another shutdown, right? So these lines are going down. Customers have legacy systems that need to still operate. Nobody's swapping out a fire system in a building or an elevator, right? So these life safety systems still need a communication path, and it's the legacy communication path is copper, so you need a replacement, right? So the opportunity here in the United States is millions of lines there, the alarm panels, security, fax, modems, SCADA applications, all of that. But outside of the United States, we've got Mexico, Canada, Europe. I mean, it's a global problem, and by partnering with TELCLOUD, we can help you as a reseller partner or trusted advisor to go out and solve those problems for, the biggest organizations down to the one-line opportunity with a mom and pop, right? It's really for everyone.
Good, good. Well, you're doing the right thing getting on the Top Gun show, because there's millions of people watching this. And you know what they want to know? They're blowing up my phone right now. Like, hey, ask Jake about himself. Like, why don't you give us a fun little known fact about yourself?
I grew up in Southern California. I've got 4 boys. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I love building business. I love recurring revenue. I love helping others, build business and create recurring revenue. But ultimately, the thing is like, you got to do it the right way, right? We have to do our job. We need our reseller partners to do their job. We make a little bit of money. They make twice as much money as we do. And then they deliver a best service to that customer. That is a sustainable model, right? We all do our part. The customer gets the best product at, the best price. And so I love it. I mean, you'll see me, people ask me where I live. I live in a Marriott somewhere in the world because I'm on the road 90% of the time. But I love what I do because we're helping people. We're making a difference. And it's just a big opportunity. We'd love to partner with you, right? So, yeah, check us out at telcloud.com.
Okay, all right. But what about you personally? Like, do you juggle? Do you do impersonations? Do you stand up comedy? Is there anything interesting about you, my friend?
Got it. Yeah. So I have 4 boys, like I said, but I've got a podcast that I do. It's called Pots and Shots. I love tequila. I love to surf. I love to hunt. So I'm an outdoors guy. I love to snowboard. So those are things that I, do and I paint as well. So check out my Instagram. I paint, the abstract art, again, mostly work, but you can find me doing some of those other things.
Okay. Well, I had to ask you the question twice to get an answer out of you. So I appreciate you opening up and just being a little bit transparent there. I love it. Well, Jake, hey, I know you're a busy guy. You're in a Marriott somewhere in the world, 90% of the time. I just want to thank you for carving out time out of your busy schedule to be on the show today. I appreciate it.
I appreciate being on the show again. Like I said, love Top Gun, number one movie choice for me, Top Gun 1 or 2. But I love what you're doing. We appreciate the support, and I'm happy to be on the show. Thank you so much.
Right on. You're welcome. And thanks for watching, everybody.